Hi folks, how are you doing? Today is the 8th of June 2023. What is justice? When we think of justice, we automatically think of someone getting their comeuppance, of somebody getting their karma, somebody getting their just desserts, somebody getting punished, somebody being put on the world stage and brought down. If I was to say to you that actually that isn't justice, that actually all that is more karma stocking up for you and the individual. But what is actually real true justice? Real true justice comes from within. Real true justice comes from when we can get to a place within us where we're at peace with it, with them, with everything. When we can see the deeper meaning of why we went through something, why we chose to go through something. Because remember that, the soul knows what it needs to go through in order to waken up to where it needs to be, to who it is. And you may think, well, why would you have to go through darkness to waken up to love? That's just the way it is at the minute. We have to sink low to rise back up. And we have many souls within our life, and we have a bunch of souls that we call the growers, okay? And these souls come in and they can commit atrocious acts towards us as human beings. They can do it to the world as well, but that's a different video. And these growers come in to make you grow. They come in to play the baddie. They come in to play the bad guy, the bad girl. They come in to make you grow. They come in to make you see how low we have sunk. The changes that are needed within, to step into empowerment and sovereignty, to step into love. And that's just where we are at the minute. And eventually, as the earth starts to change frequency, we won't need to go through those dramas and traumas to step into love, because we will have already remembered. But where we're at now, this is where we're at. And this is why you'll see people in your life that maybe somebody that they know goes to court, or they get justice, they get the matrix justice. They get the justice that the matrix tells you, or that society tells you is justice, but they're still looping. They're still looping in the trauma. They're still looping in the story, telling the story back in 1990 something, back in 1986, back in 2008, back in 2009, remember back in 2017. They're still looping. They're still looping. They're still looping. Justice has to come from within. A peace of mind. Forgiveness is a difficult one, because in shamanism, forgiveness is very tricky, because forgiveness, when you forgive someone, it actually comes in with the vibration of victimhood. I forgive you. And you may think, really? It does. It does. How we change that is, I have more deeper understanding of it. I have an acceptance that there's nothing I can do to change it now. There's nothing I can't turn back. I can't get in a time machine and go back. But what I can do, and where my empowerment is right now, is within me. Right now, in this moment, in this physical vessel. That's where my power is. And actually, no matter what happens in the physical, in the world, or in the matrix, or how the matrix deems should happen, it has to come from within. It always has to come from within. So that's what justice is. Justice is not looping. Justice is finding peace with it, to go, right, okay, that's done. The divine in me sees the divine in you. And when we can do that, that's when it's cleared, it's done. The soul contract is done. So when we talk about soul contracts, and, well, how do we know we've completed them? When we can get to that point, when we can go, okay, and this is for some of the most horrific things that are happening to you personally. And no, I wouldn't be having this conversation when something's just happened. But when you get to a point where you think, take this away from me, I need to heal from this, that's how you take it away from you. You feel into it. You feel it. You accept it. You understand it. You wear that badge, and then you rise from it. And then you see it from a higher perspective. Because ultimately we are always, and have been and will be, everything. They're all different roles that we're needing to play to clear the karma for the awakening and the ascension energies that need to come in. So stepping out of victim into survivor is also another way forward from trauma. And no, I would not say that to someone that's just going through it. It's fresh. It happened yesterday, last week, last month. But I will say it to someone that's wanting to heal. That the only way you heal, is to do what you're meant to be doing, to do the therapy, the healing sessions, to become accountable, to open your eyes to the bigger picture, to want to step out of victim into survivor. It's not easy, and it does take time. It's not a quick fix. It's not an Amazon delivery that you type in what you want. I don't know. I want blue paints, and blue paints arrive tomorrow. It takes work. It takes dedication. It takes daily practice. And just when you think I'm there, something else comes in. Okay? If you've enjoyed this video, because I'm going to put this video on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. If you're on my YouTube, you're like, God, I enjoyed that. Not a royal video in sight. Not a tarot card in sight. I want to watch more of this. Follow me on my Instagram account, Healing for Ascension. Follow me on my TikTok account, Healing for Ascension. Because I do these videos 4 to 5 times a week, depending on what I'm doing with sessions and when I can get my breaks in. Okay? So that's today's message. Justice comes from within. Justice comes from within you, not the judge, not the court, not the police, not your bosses, not your parents, not society, not karma, none of that bull. It comes from within you, and it starts within you, and you are the seeder, and you are the manifester of that. So if you want to watch more of this content, get me followed on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, love to all, and keep rising. And it's not about woof, rising up really quickly. It's about steady away, baby steps. But for God's sake, don't let yourself stay down there. There comes a time when we have to go down there. We have to sink low into our own shadow and our own traumas and pain and the collective stuff. But then we've also got to come back up and rise. And if you're watching this, whether you're fresh to this video today and you've never seen me before, now is the time for you to start gently rising. Get therapy, start talking, get help, get healing, do whatever you need. But know that healing is not a one fixed thing. It's not. It's a lifetime daily practice. Because once you've had your initial sessions with a therapist or a healer, you then have to make better choices in your life. You then have to become your own healer and be present and be accountable. Thanks for watching. Love to all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.